I did speak to various agents and I did look at various contracts. One thing which struck me about Martin Gerrard was that they have a system that guarantees the rent, which other agents typically don't do. So, and I was more concerned really about having a guaranteed income, and also because I spend 6 months a year in the Philippines, I wanted the flat to be managed as well as let, because I wasn't going to be around a lot of the time. So a combination really of the service that they provided and the fact that the rent was guaranteed was important. They're very careful with taking up references because the references have to be A1. Otherwise, the arrangements that they have to guarantee the rent would fall down. So I was confident that they were going to find me reliable tenants. It was important to me that whoever rented the flat was going to be a good tenant, good with the neighbours, not going to be antisocial, was going to be reasonable, wouldn't be noise or nuisance. And they've been first class from that point of view. Well, I would trust them as an agency. I mean, you're quite right. People get quite excited about agents, and sometimes they're more concerned with the cost than they are with the quality of the service. So I met Eva to discuss the whole situation. Of course, it was a general discussion when I first met her. She explained the terms and conditions, what they do. She was very professional. She was very helpful. And I left that meeting feeling confident that I would do well with Martin Gerrard. The truth is that with the other agents I met, I didn't have that same level of confidence. So I think that's why I say that the trust in the individual is quite an important element. The principal reason I chose Martin Gerrard was because the lettings manager, Eva, who I met, was entirely professional, and I was confident in her ability to find a tenant quickly and to find me the right tenant. I volunteered to do a testimonial, so I wasn't asked to do it. I said to Eva, look, I'd be very happy to say something complimentary about you and Martin Gerrard. Would that be helpful? And she said to me, yes, it would be helpful, and that's the only reason that we're here today. The other thing I would say is that the whole office is good news, because if I phoned and Eva was busy, she always phoned back. They always took messages. Sometimes I would, the office at Finchley Central would actually be unattended because everyone was out on appointments, in which case the phones are switched through to other branches of Martin Gerrard in and around the location, because they have several offices, one at Mill Hill, one in North Finchley. But they're very efficient. They take the message, they come back, they do what they say they're going to do, and they are interested in providing a quick and efficient service and helping the customer. I would recommend Martin Gerrard to friends and family for letting purposes, largely because of the experience I've had and the commitment and attention to detail and professionalism that Eva provided.